Okay, so neither of these teams can guarantee progression through to the knockout stage come the full-time whistle, but a win after 90 minutes or an extra bonus point, if it's certainly for Aston Villa, puts more pressure on Tottenham and their trip to Bristol City on Sunday. Roebuck gets an early touch. Birmingham City showing no fear, looking to press high. Momentarily able to turn the ball over, and they have won it back. First time crosses over hits. That, if you're a visiting supporter, is awfully positive there. Chelsea Cornet, the captain, featured in every single game for Birmingham City this season. That's across the Barclays Women's Super League 2 and the League Cup. And she's wearing the armband this evening. Well, Lionesses manager Serena Wiegman was asked about Ellie Roebuck and her chances of getting back into the England setup. Hannah Hampton's currently out injured. There's a lot of youth in the England goalkeeping ranks, and Wiegman was very honest in saying that Roebuck is still a bit off that. So she's back on English soil after a stint in Barcelona, and certainly at the moment her way into the Aston Villa WSL side is impressing in this competition. Harris. Villa have it back. G trying to win the ball back for Birmingham. Kearns feeds Daly. Rachel Daly picks out a teammate, Salmon, and it's a good save. It's only parried off. What a double save that is. Adriana Franch inside the opening couple of minutes denies Aston Villa an early lead. We'll take another look at that when there is a break in play. But the goalkeeper was certainly alert, on her toes, and extremely agile given the conditions and the early stages of the game. She is on it from the whistle, and that's a big moment for Birmingham City. Daly again trying to ask questions in behind. And it was Daly who set up Ebony Salmon. Her initial effort, good stretch there from the American, and Norma Ritz it was. Good supporting cover from the defenders as well, making it difficult for the Swiss international, but I think there's a definite case to be saying that Aston Villa should be 1-0 up. Taylor. Miscue there. Well, it's only her third appearance of the season, second in this competition. And as I was referencing with Roebuck, if you want to impress and force your way into the league team, you have to take your opportunities. And that's certainly the case for the 35-year-old American. Very experienced. It looks like she could be set for a busy evening here. Kearns has it back. Ball comes in, and it's only an outstretched leg that takes the pace off it and prevents it from reaching Rachel Daly. Aston Villa, I thought, had it back there. Birmingham struggling to keep possession from their own goalkeeper. And Aston Villa look like they want to get this one put to bed as soon as possible here. An early goal would do that. Rest assured, your view's as good as mine when the ball is in that situation. Aston Villa 0, Birmingham City 0. The last time these met was in the top tier of women's Super League football. And it was at this very stadium, Pallet Track Bescot Stadium, and it was a 1-0 win to visiting Birmingham City. Roebuck. Aston Villa keen to keep possession, but Roebuck under pressure from G. Finds Mayling. She's dispossessed though. Cornet. G. Neat layoff. Trying to create space, and it's a good block there. Aston Villa defending well. Harris switches play. G for Birmingham City. Cross comes in. Did it take a slight deflection? Still not cleared by Aston Villa, but that will be a free kick for a foul on Kendall. Well, certainly had to weather an early storm here, Birmingham City, but it's not a case of the WSL two-side rolling over. They know this is a competitive fixture. They have to win it because their hopes of progressing are realistically quite slim. A victory is the only thing that can keep their hopes alive till Sunday afternoon. Delon. Bit of keep ball for Aston Villa. Just a bit of talking off the ball there between Taylor and Delon, who has the ball now and finds Taylor, just trying to explain exactly what's needed. Patton. Salmon's attempted layoff doesn't come off. Birmingham City throw. G has it. It's a good pick out. And a bad first touch, and perhaps a little hurried there with the attempted cross, but good jockling there from Het. But she had strayed offside, and that will be a goal kick. Ocean Het made the switch to the West Midlands from Paris over the summer, former PSG player. Has got 2 league goals to her name. As of yet, just to see that, or yet to see any quality from Birmingham City in the final third. But as you can see from the clock, long way to go. Roebuck. Sarri leading the press. So the Aston Villa are encouraging Birmingham City that the ball's there to be won. And they have turned it over. Cornet. Sarri couldn't get there. Salmon glides away from 2 in blue. Has support. Ritz wanted an option infield, has to go back. Good movement off the ball from Aston Villa. That was well read by Holloway, but she's dispossessed by Mayling. Sends in the cross, but the tall American able to come out and claim that, and maybe a little too hurried there with the attempted clearance. Sliding in. Neither player was pulling out of that. Just what we'd like to see. A little bit of edge here in a derby game. Ball over the top. Harris brings it down. Oh, that's nice. Neve Hiren there with the slick feet. There's clearly key triggers for Birmingham City's press. They're not doing it all the time. But as you can see, the visitors more than happy to see Aston Villa have the ball in such a deep position. Harris dived in there, trying to make amends for a heavy touch there. It's a lunge out of desperation, nowhere near the ball. And here come Aston Villa. Missy Bocans. You don't need any possession statistics, just trust in your eyes. It's a lot of Aston Villa, which we would expect. Remember, these are sides who are a tier apart in the footballing pyramids. Having to be patient. Franch, Heron under pressure. Holloway looks down the channel. So he was able to make contact, but Weight was over the other side, and as you can see, verging on 70% of the ball for Aston Villa. G. Being forced back here. Goalkeeper's the only option, who takes a touch right in front of Rachel Daly. She again. Birmingham happy to play their game, trying to not be phased. Once again, Birmingham lose possession. That's what we're seeing here. Aston Villa certainly a lot more comfortable being able to string a succession of passes together. But as you can see, those blue shirts working awfully hard off the ball to make life difficult. Vilms. Daly having to come deep. Daly again. Mailing. This is lovely stuff from Aston Villa. Salmon. Angle, is it maybe against her? She goes to square it. Is that ball going to stay in play? Birmingham are happy for it to roll into touch. Daly with a thumbs up to her teammates. She's looking for her number 9, her captain. Salmon again, appeals for handball. Aston Villa, well, I was about to say still have it, but that's good play there from Martha Harris to win back possession. But quite frequently, it's been quite short-lived for Birmingham City, but they're keen to take the early throw. Blue shirt down there off the ball. Salmon, will she get there? Franch off her line. Ball has gone out of play. She won't get there. Well, certainly by far the busiest of the two goalkeepers when it comes to saves having to be made. Of course, perhaps would have expected that away from home. WSL opposition. And certainly Rachel Daly, one of the best strikers around in English football. And certainly by her lofty standards, she'll be desperate to add to that single goal tally that she currently has. Franch. Villa have it back once again. That came off the back of Daly. Worked to her advantage. Moritz is away. Her cross, it evades everyone in claret and blue. Sent back in. Birmingham still not cleared. Missy Beaucairn's deflection. Salmon deflects again off Daly. Well, somehow, with just over quarter of an hour played, it is goalless. And Aston Villa, perhaps again, asking questions of why have they not been able to find the back of the net. That was a series of ricochets there. And that's a mighty relieved Adriana Franch. Taylor starting to see a lot of the ball in Aston Villa's midfield. DeLong closed down. As you're probably aware, our cameras are situated right above the dugouts, so that's so you can hear the tones of Natalie Arroyo and Amy Merricks. Daly. Thought about a strike. Low ball in from Mailing. Holloway prevented it from entering into the 18-yard box. Villa throw. Nice roll there. Moritz. Salmon. Got away with one there. G read that one though. And is she able to play? Crossed weight in. Well covered by DeLong. Good positioning there from the French defender. Crossed the weight it was, who looked to have the better of her pace. Birmingham throw. Doesn't come to anything. Well, Birmingham yet to have a clear sight of Ellie Roebuck's goal. Heron. Did she get the final touch? No, it came off a Villa player. Sorry, with a bit of ball juggling. Cross is a good one, and Ellie Roebuck with her first significant contribution from a defensive point of view, having to cut out the low cross. Can only assume there was a free kick given there. The fact that Hannah Patton put a hand on the ball to stop it dead. Did see Tyrone Mings do something similar for Aston Villa in European Champions League action last season and was penalised with a penalty. Dillon. Moritz. Salmon. Both sides are accustomed to playing on big pitches, whether it's Villa Park, St Andrews, or of course here at the pallet track Bescot Stadium, which they share with Walsall's men. Harris has time. That was a difficult ball for Crossthwaite to try and bring under control. Taylor. And here is Sarri. She's going to have to go alone. Nothing else really on. Delays. Gets the shout from behind. Crossthwaite's ball in. G. Maybe the moment was gone. She did think about the initial strike, the South Korean. Is that going to roll through for a Birmingham corner? Mailing tries to prevent it. So yes, it will be a first corner of the game to the visitors. Right in front of that travelling away support. And it is G to take. Of course, has experience of lifting the League Cup trophy during her time at Chelsea. Daly, I think, with that touch, yeah, trying to plead her innocence, but it does go behind for another Birmingham City corner. Clearly the Villa number 9 with the final touch. She once again. Not quite as accurate this time. Certainly got the travelling support a little excited. Well, there's a lot of quality in and amongst this Birmingham City outfit. 3 consecutive away wins in the WSL 2. So used to going away from home and picking up valuable points. But I'm sure for most who have made the journey, it's not too far. If, of course, you are West Midlands based, I'm sure fans travel far and wide. Heron stood her ground well there. Someone was keen to knock it past the defender. Midway through the first half, still goalless. If you are joining us live on the Barclays Women's Super League YouTube channel, you can rewind, and certainly in the opening 2 minutes there was a great chance for Aston Villa that required a double save from Adriana Franch. We're yet to see Birmingham City work Ellie Roebuck as of yet. Dillon, Daly, Moritz, Harris, keen to make life difficult. Looking for Salmon, who is in behind. Harris tries to slow her up, does get the shot off. I'm not sure if it was a shot come cross. But Ebony Salmon's pace in behind, definitely something Aston Villa can exploit. Doesn't appear anyone in blue who can keep track with the Aston Villa play, and just saw there just the slight slip which maybe forced her into rushing the attempted strike. Sarri. Mailing has it. Was she caught? She was. So it will be a free kick to the hosts. Sarri, a regular name in the women's top flight for the last few seasons. Most recently with Everton before making the switch over the summer to join Birmingham City. It is the Greek international who's conceded this free kick. Wilms to take. Nice combo of the short sleeve and gloves. A lot of time for that. Lofts in the cross. Patton was certainly the target. Crossweight. Moritz is beaten there. Crossweight trying to pick out Sarri. Wilms there to tidy up for Aston Villa. Cook has it back. Get a sense that Birmingham City are beginning to grow in confidence here. Cornet, Crossweight. Sarri pokes it home! They've bided their time, and their first effort at Ellie Roebuck's goal nestles into the corner. Beatrice Sarri with a really delicate touch, but so much to admire about the build-up here. I thought Crossweight was going to shoot, but look at that for a cushion finish there. Roebuck's completely wrong-footed. And just before we reach the half-an-hour mark, there is a potential upset on the cards. Aston Villa 0, Birmingham City 1. Well, will Aston Villa rue those early opportunities? They've allowed Birmingham City to get a grip of this game, start to build, and shown a clinical nature when an opportunity presents itself. They are a side in really good goal-scoring form of late. 8 goals in their 2 league games coming into this one, and the opening goal here tonight. No clean sheet for Ellie Roebuck. The first goal she's conceded in Aston Villa colours, and it is the away end that you can hear finding their voice. Away to the right of screen. Sarri took a moment. What have Villa got as form of a response? Salmon looking to cut it back. Heron and Harris able to deal with that. Holloway, she's dispossessed by Wilms. Birmingham have it back. G. A lot to admire here from a Birmingham City perspective. Long way to go, but they've had some tough moments. They've kept playing their football. Certainly relied on their goalkeeper on more than one occasion. But that's what you want. When your goalkeeper comes up big, you want someone to do something special at the other end. And Sarri's done that. That presents the current scoreline for you. Final group game for both sides. Very much must win for Birmingham City, and that's what they're doing to keep their hopes of progressing to the quarter-finals alive. Mailing up against Holloway. Right in front of the assistant. And the decision goes Birmingham City's way. And Lauren Whiteman had a near perfect view of that situation. Mailing clearly disagreed. One pass too many for Birmingham City. Films, Salmon. Mailing tried to go around the corner. And the result is Birmingham City throw. Busy minute or so for Lauren Whiteman there over that far side. Cornett. Looking for Crosthwaite. Patton. Taylor. Heron couldn't get the touch she wanted, thankfully for her. Aston Villa's subsequent pass was way off. Holloway. Scoop down the line. Aston Villa just looking to increase the tempo, the speed of pass here. Patton, Daly. She's dispossessed. Gonna have to work back now. Tries to win the ball. And Cook it was who looked to return it to Crosthwaite, but it was overhit. And there's going to be a stoppage here. Maybe Taylor looking over towards the bench, requiring treatment. So is she there with a right knee? It's out of shot there on the replay, so not able to identify exactly what went wrong, but I understand it was a collision off the ball. Another player who's probably keen for more game time this season, Miri Taylor, her third season at Aston Villa. Previously of Chelsea, spent time in the American university system as well. There's a bit of a debrief there between Roebuck, Wilms and Patton. So for the time being, Aston Villa down to 10 and trailing to a Sarri goal. Scored in the 28th minute, so anyone who is looking to rewind and relive that moment, that's what you can do on the Barclays Women's Super League YouTube channel. A reminder, we have more League Cup action to come this weekend. Sunday, another derby, this time in the northeast. Durham against Sunderland in their final group game of this year's League Cup competition. There's a yellow card being shown to Miri Taylor. I am only speculating here, but I'm potentially presuming, is it because she's entered the field of play too early? We'll look to potentially get that confirmed, but that would be my immediate assumption, that she's been shown a yellow card because she didn't wait the necessary 30 seconds. And I think Taylor's argument would be that the assistant or the fourth official gave her the indication to get back on the field. Either way, a cheap yellow card for Aston Villa, which will further add to their frustration. Taylor. So we have had that confirmed from pitch side. The booking for Miri Taylor was re-entering the field of play without the referee confirming that it was okay to do so. A couple of players going down off the ball there. G and Mailing rolling around. A lot for Sophie Dennington to deal with. Final touch came off the Villa player, so it will be as you were for Rebecca Holloway. Helped on by a hit. It's a good spot there. It's a fine crossed weight. Perhaps not the execution that she was looking for, but Birmingham's number 16's making the most of it and just lost track of the ball. G just try to poke it around the corner. You can hear Amy Merricks there continuously encouraging the Birmingham City players. She'll be enjoying what she's seen. And you wouldn't rule them out from adding a second here. Het up against Wilms. Heron on the stretch takes nothing of the ball and all of Rachel Daly. Guilt-ridden face there. It's an awkward landing as well there for the Aston Villa player. It will be just an Aston Villa free kick. Oh no. The referee thought about it and then did show a Birmingham City player a yellow card. Again, I can only assume that that was Niamh Heron. So we'll have that confirmed. I've just received confirmation it was Niamh Heron who has shown the yellow cards. Salmon. A yellow card apiece, but Aston Villa the only side who found the back of the net so far. Villa trying to change that. Harris steps across to cut out a direct pass there for Missy Bokens, who was in on goal. If that ball would have been slightly better. G. Crosswaite, who's done a lot of running already this half, and she's still going. She opts to keep possession, and that's the sort of composure Birmingham City will want from such an experienced player. Kendall. It's been quiet. Hit. Birmingham throw. So Niamh Heron, one of 3 changes made to the Birmingham City lineup following that 5-2 win over Portsmouth last Sunday. Tough task trying to keep Rachel Daly quiet. She's on a caution. Moritz. Delon. Here is the French defender once again. Wilms. No obvious way through for Aston Villa. Harris's header. Kendall looks towards the right-hand side. Daly. Taylor. Just inside 4 minutes of normal time remaining in the first half. Moritz, heavy touch, which invited Crosthwaite in, and she was not pulling out of that challenge. The sort of bite that's needed in a derby game. Moritz wasn't happy. The referee didn't see anything wrong. G able to hold off Salmon. The referee tried to play the advantage and pulls it back for a Birmingham City free kick. Cook thought about the reverse. Goes down the line. Did think in initial viewing that would be a Birmingham City throw. Aston Villa clearly disagree. Well, that was certainly my reading of it. McKenna. G. Nice. Still going. Cornet's just lacking the power in the strike. Just a second shot that Birmingham City have managed to attempt at Ellie Roebuck. Currently a 50% success rate though. Salmon up against McKenna. Ebony Salmon gets the ball in. Dangerous one. Kendall. Harris clears. Only as far as Wilms. Hare does well. Wilms keeps it in. Aston Villa throw. Hart and Wilms, and I'm not sure that Wilms should be pushing ahead into an opponent like that. This is a decision to be made here for the referee, and I'm not surprised that Sophie Dennington has shown her a red card. That is reckless from Lynn Wilms. She's well, not, I was about to say understandably, she's aggrieved. Squares up to an opponent, but as soon as you push your head forward like that, when there's contact between the two of you, Aston Villa's task has got even harder, and their hopes of progressing to the quarterfinals of the League Cup have gotten even slimmer, and that is foolish from Lynn Wilms. That's the aftermath, and I think Rachel Daly knows. She knows that her teammate's done wrong, and the referee has a decision to make. So Aston Villa down to 10 and trailing in the second City derby to Birmingham City. "45 minutes are up, and there'll be a minimum of 3 added minutes of first half stoppage time. Perhaps a little bit more due to the delay here. because there's going to have to be a little tactical rethink here. Lynn Vilms shown a red card for violent conduct. Kendall. In a weird way, could this galvanise Aston Villa? Patton. Kendall. G. Made life difficult, too difficult, and it will be an Aston Villa free kick. A few ironic cheers from members of the home support. They feel aggrieved, but trust me, if you saw the pictures that we did, again, you can rewind on the Barclays Women's Super League YouTube channel. Cairns' free kick. Good one, met by Daly. Franch ups to punch. Patton. Her effort was deflected, and the American, second time of asking, is able to claim. And she's got some arm on it, the way she launches that ball. And G, using all her guile to roll away and bring Birmingham City forwards. Heavy on the touch, but it's going to fall to Sarri to cut it back. Trying to return the favour to Crosthwaite, who gave her the assist for the game's only goal so far. Might have been better in going for a second. Birmingham City throw. 2 of the minimum 3 first half stoppage minutes have been played. McKenna just lost her footing. Moritz, she's dispossessed, and did she tug back the Birmingham player? It's right in front of the assistant there, Daniel Sykes. He didn't see a foul, so the decision is goal kick. Certainly been a first half with quite a few robust challenges going in. Sarri does well, helps out Hurt. She's able to win the ball back. Still going. And that is going to be an Aston Villa throw down by the corner flag. Well, the referee blows the whistle on what has been a dramatic first half. In the 28th minute, Sarri it was, who finished off a slick Birmingham City move. Her shot nestled into the bottom corner. It was Birmingham City's first attempt of the game. And then just approaching half-time in the 44th minute, a reckless act from Lynn Vilms. She felt aggrieved with a challenge from Herta, squared up to the Birmingham City player and then pushed her head into her opponents. The referee, with no doubt that was violent conduct, so Aston Villa reduced to 10. Big team talk needed for them if they want to find a way back into this. They trail at the break. It's Aston Villa 0, Birmingham City 1. And confirmation of the Aston Villa change there. Chastity Grant comes on to replace Miri Taylor, who was on a yellow card herself. So, reminder, this is 90 minutes plus stoppage time, no extra time. If we are all level, spot kicks will be used to determine who gets an extra bonus point, but the state of play is that Tottenham Hotspur still sit top of the group. So Aston Villa need to find a way back into this game to keep their hopes alive. And if you're from Birmingham City, what you will want is a few more goals to help boost their goal advantage, because if there is a significant swing and Tottenham do lose at Bristol City on Sunday, that will ensure that Birmingham City progress to the quarterfinals for the second time in 3 seasons. Cross comes in, Roebuck is able to deal with that. So it is a weekend dominated by Subway League Cup action. Pause for both the Women's Super League and the Women's Super League 2. Mailing. Grant does well. Good strength being shown. Kendall, who had a quiet first half, the Lioness. Moritz, Salmon, her ball, cut out by Harris. It's back with Ebony Salmon. Wants to take on McKenna once again. Salmon. Just lost control of the ball. Cairns has it. See Aston Villa in a hurry here to try and level things up, and that's a good spot. Grant! I think the whistle had been blown for offside, so it wouldn't have counted, but a near immediate impact from the substitutes. Chastity Grant still looking for a first goal of the season. Heron. Grant unable to retain possession, looks to win it back. Both sets of players appealing, and the decision is a Birmingham City throw. There's no question about the fire and intensity being demonstrated by both sets of players here. Bragging rights, but also potential League Cup progression on the line here. Both sets of supporters have had to wait for this rivalry to be renewed. That's unfortunately due to Birmingham City's relegation a few seasons back now to the Barclays Women's Super League 2. Well, they're currently in second position in the table, so looking to get back into the top tier of English women's football. And a performance like they've put in so far will only add to their confidence. Apologies if you do pick up any offensive language on our microphones. They are right above the technical area and emotions are running high. Fiery game. Goal, a red card. What more have we got for you in store here in the second half? Cairns. Louis is able to win the ball back to find the goal scorer, Sari. She's able to ride one challenge, but not two. Grant. Looking for Daly. Franch has it. Cook. Going cross fields. Grant got her foot to it. Almost diverted it to a player in blue. Delon. Moritz, just not sure if she lost track of Salmon there or Salmon moved once she'd played the pass. But McKenna will take her time here. Birmingham City throw. Birmingham City's only defeat on the road in 2025 came in this competition, and it was away at the current group leaders Tottenham. Sari looking to strengthen their position, and did that take a deflection? That's what the appeals are, and it is going to be a Birmingham City corner. Beatrice Sari with one goal to her name. Looking for a second. It is the goal scorer who goes across to take the in-swinging corner. Hurried along. Daly's had it. Present the Greek with another opportunity. Perhaps looking for a bit more better delivery this time around. Assistant Lauren Whiteman's happy. Again, Daly has the ball, but not clear. Sarri checks inside of Salmon. Deep cross, which Grant has to connect with. Good spell here for Birmingham City. Change and taker, G it is, who's come over to the opposite side. Trust me, it is her. Out of shot, but it's definitely G. Her ball in, which again struggles to beat the near post. So a fourth corner in quick succession here for Birmingham City. Not yet had a decent one. That looks a little better. Holloway. Too close to Roebuck. You would anticipate that even being a player light, that a one-goal advantage might not be enough for Birmingham City here. Daly has a shadow of Harris sticking close to the Villa number 9. Sarri can't make it stick, but she's able to win possession back. Birmingham go all the way back to Franch. Aston Villa are on a run of scoring in their last 4 consecutive games across all competitions, and certainly judging from the first half that we saw, it wasn't a case of lack of intent offensively. Just need a bit more quality. Daly, Salmon have had their moments. First time ball to find Chastity Grant, who's looking for Daly, and on the stretch is Harris. The ball does go behind for an Aston Villa corner. Missy Bocans comes across. Once again, named in the England's Lionesses squad. Made a senior international debut during the October international break. Goes low, picks out Grant. That looked like a training ground routine, but it was the Dutch attacker whose footwork led her down there. She was well positioned, just couldn't get the shot off. Delon sends it back. Harris's header. Kendall. G for Birmingham City. Was looking for a potential ball over the top. There wasn't a real option on for a Cornet. Cook. Room here for McKenna. Wasn't striding forward there with absolute confidence there, the defender. But Birmingham have possession. Sarri, block from Delon. Grant. Aston Villa readying further changes off the bench. Natalie Arroyo has seen enough in what is barely just over 10 minutes played in the second half. What she's watching on now is Ebony Salmon and looks to get a goal back. Moritz. Cairns. Goes for goal! That ball was shifting. Clean strike from the midfielder. Hard to tell just how close it was to finding the back of Birmingham City's nets. Franch looks to have her angles covered. G. Cornet. Movement on both benches, I'm told. Birmingham City preparing for a change as well, but they're looking to add to the scoreline here. Cut back to Sarri! Once again, devastatingly emphatic from Birmingham City. They further strengthen their position in this game. A second of the evening for Sarri, and once again it's a lovely team goal. McKenna has a check. The Greek international picks out space, and look at the execution there on the volley. Once again, opts for precision and technique over power. Another lovely Birmingham City goal. Big smiles all around. And Birmingham City with a 2-goal advantage. They're about to make a double change, but Aston Villa, a double change for themselves as well. It's proving to be a fantastic away day on the road for Birmingham City. And captain for the evening is going to make way. And on comes for her 150th Birmingham City appearance, Lucy Quinn. And the captain's armbands as we turn to the club captain, Christy Harrison-Murray. Well, it's an eerie silence for large parts of the Pallet Trap Bescot Stadium. It's just confirmation there in the top left of your corner that Ebony Salmon's made way for Kirsty Hansen. And that's a first sight there of Georgia Mullett. She's the second Aston Villa change made in that double substitution. And Rachel Daly it was who's made way, so Villa's number 9. Season's tally of just the 1 goal will remain that. And looks as though there's a very slim chance that she's going to continue adding to that in the League Cup competition, because a win is needed for either side to keep their hopes alive. Perhaps argue from an Aston Villa perspective if they were to draw and get an extra bonus point, but that's looking very unlikely. A player down due to Wilms's red card and a goal in either half for Sarri. Present the scoreline in front of you. Aston Villa 0, Birmingham City 2. Amy Merrick spoke in the build-up to this game about it being a real opportunity. Nothing to fear. They're the underdogs. Harrison Murray. G. Keep ball now for Birmingham City. A lot of the heart has gone out of Aston Villa's fight here. That second goal was devastating, and they're trying to add to it here, and that's a very ambitious effort from Martha Harris. I think even she knows, offers up a few apologies, that she deemed that the best course of action. I think she can get away with that one at 2-0 up. But there is still time here for Aston Villa. Harris on the stretch. Dillon dispossessed by Louis, but French defender was able to wriggle the ball back. Mullet. Grant. She's able to turn and face Holloway. Goes down the line looking for Hansen, who's tracked by Harris. Mailing's attempted cross is blocked by Sarri. On for a hat-trick. But first going to have to defend an Aston Villa corner. Deep one from Cairns. Metz, and delivered a vital goal back. Anna Patton it is. Biggest roar of the night so far from a home perspective. A set piece does the job. Holds off Harris, clean connection. There's not a player on the post, so it's Franch's dive that is in despair. Anna Patton gets her first goal of the season and potentially instigates a way back into this game for Aston Villa. Aston Villa 1, Birmingham City 2. Louis. Unable to retain possession. Well, maybe spoke prematurely about the fight going out of Aston Villa. That goal certainly will look to reinvigorate the claret and blue. Roebuck just wants to track that until the ball runs dead. So no clean sheet for Birmingham City, but still in pole position here. To make things interesting, Aston Villa had to get the next goal, and they have done. Hansen was fouled, so it will be a free kick to the home side. 25 minutes of normal time remaining. Reminder, if you're joining us just now, you can relive all of the best bits. Rewind on the Barclays Women's Super League YouTube channel. Sarri's opening goal came in the 28th minute. Wilms's red card was in the 44th minute. It was 1-0 to Birmingham City at the break, and then here in the second half. Just before the hour mark, Sarri netted his second of the game, and moments ago, Anna Patton heading home from a corner to give you the current scoreline of Aston Villa 1, Birmingham City 2. G was barged by Grant and fell into Mullet. Dillon under pressure, goes back to a goalkeeper. Moritz does in an Aston Villa throw. Cairns back to Moritz. DeLon. Her clearance. What is the clear Spanish accent of Natalie Arroyo that is beaming through on our microphones just above the technical area. She's offered constant encouragement. She was certainly looking for a response following that defeat last Sunday to newly promoted London City Lionesses. Beaten 3-1 at home. And a local derby game is always a big game. And Sarri, I think, maybe got caught in two minds there. Certainly the long-range chip was on, but also she was looking at the movement of her teammates. Louis slipping off the ball, just delights certain members of the home support. Grant. Mullet trying to turn. Harris just makes sure that there's no direct way through to the Birmingham City goal. Perhaps just looking a little bit anxious here, Birmingham City. Understandably so. I know the depth of quality that Aston Villa possess. And at the moment, it's the WSL side who are dominating possession here. Their goal scorer, Anna Patton. Patton once again. Both sides have refreshed their forward line. Villa's goal coming from a defender, Mailing. Asking a lot there of Chastity Grant. Kept Holloway honest all the way into the advertising hoardings. Could this be a third consecutive win across all competitions for Birmingham City? That's the away support behind the visiting goal. And it's been largely an enjoyable evening thus far. Heron, strong in the challenge. Aston Villa have it though. Hansen. What can the substitute look to offer up here? Goes for goal. Tame effort in the end, but the intent was there. Cook. McKenna has room. Quinn wants it down the line. Pass doesn't reach. Patton. Trying to build from the back here, Aston Villa. They've had a rejig in shape. Louis, G. Drop of the shoulder to get away from Cairns. Finds Quinn. Space on this right-hand side. Support from McKenna. She delivered the assist for Birmingham City's second goal. Holloway. Sarri. Holloway's continued her run. Squares it, and was that a final touch from Anna Patton? I think it was. It will be a Birmingham City corner. The outstretched boot of the Irishwoman, denying Louis at the near post. Well, it was Aston Villa who scored from the last corner of the game. What can Birmingham City do here? Oh, the goalkeeper spilt it. Under pressure from Louis. G couldn't keep the effort down. Nervy moment there for the hosts. Surely a third goal for Birmingham City would put their result beyond doubt. Roebuck. Kendall. Reluctant just to go long here, Aston Villa. That was the only option available to Ellie Roebuck, and Hansen has made it work. Short-lived though. Kendall winning possession back for Aston Villa. Good spot. Looking for Mullet, but Harris once again has been alert throughout this game. Holloway. G. Trying to shake off Cairns. Franch is the only option. Cook. All the way through to Roebuck. It's Aston Villa with the urgency. Grant back to goal. Support from Mailing. Birmingham City have it back. What can they do here? Louis, her layoff. Holloway takes over. Quinn's trying to break in towards the 6-yard box. The delivery wasn't good enough, though, to find Birmingham City's number 17. Sarri back on defensive duties. At full stretch there. Hansen. Trying to find a way through. The strike just lacking the accuracy. Did score Aston Villa's only goal in the defeat to London City last Sunday. Heron. Got away with the short pass there, G. Heron. Goes across goal. Dangerous. Villa have it. Cairns. Grant. Mailing. Lots of blue shirts back behind the ball. Hansen. Birmingham will be content to see the ball so far away from their goal. Had to weather a couple of tough moments, the WSL 2 side in the first half. And I'll expect a lot of pressure as we head towards the closing stages here. Heron wins it back. Harris. Franch. Harris. Runs into G. Opens up for Mullet. Denied. The follow-up is there. We're level. From 2-0 down, Aston Villa are back on even terms. And it's Lucia Kendall who gets her first Aston Villa goal. Franch once again made a good initial save, similar to what she did in the first half, but could do nothing about the follow-up. 2 second-half goals from the Barclays Women's Super League side mean that despite being down to 10, there is still hope in their Subway League Cup dreams. And there's going to be a change here. Noelle Moritz it is, who makes way. And Rachel Maltby comes onto the field. Nothing to lose here, Aston Villa, given the precarious situation they found themselves in. At one point, 10 players and a 2-goal deficit. And despite Birmingham City's advantage, they have been pegged back. So a reminder, if we are level at the full-time whistle, we will have spot kicks to decide who gets an extra bonus point. I'm sure that's at the back of both sets of players' thoughts. They want to try and get this done and dusted in the 90 minutes. And it's going to be a real test of Birmingham City's character here. Thought they were on for the highest of highs, a second City derby away on Villa turf. But you have to credit Natalie Arroyo's sides. As much as you can point blame at Vilms for putting them in this situation of being a player down. They've not buckled, they've kept themselves in the game. And Patton and Kendall have levelled things up. Grant, did she keep that ball in play? No, she didn't. It's going to be a Birmingham City throw. Heron just taking her time, getting back to her feet. G. Sarri. It's been deadly in front of goal thus far for Birmingham City. Holloway, that'll be a Birmingham City corner. Is there to be a further twist in this fixture? As it stands, Aston Villa moving level on points with Spurs at the top of the table in this group. A reminder, it is Bristol City against Tottenham on Sunday. G hit that cleanly. Came off Cairnsey's backside, I think. Sarri looking to bend one into the far corner. It was dipping. Oh, pretty much every sight she's had of Ellie Roebuck's goal, she's delivered a decent effort at the very least, and obviously 2 of those strikes finding the back of the net. G. No question that Birmingham City have kept their head in the game. Disappointed to be level, but looking for a winner here. Play will be pulled back for an Aston Villa free kick. Well, Aston Villa are still awaiting a first home win of the season across all competitions. 2 draws and 2 defeats at home in the league. This is their first home fixture in the Subway League Cup. Certainly, as we made it past the hour mark, that was looking very unlikely, but football comes at you fast. What have Birmingham City got as a response here? Sarri trying to create an angle. And oh! Quinn it was with the strike. Fantastic work from Sarri in the build-up. Support from the Birmingham bench. And that was close there from Quinn. Roebuck. Heron's header. McKenna. She caught late, she was. Hansen concedes the foul. Cook to take. Sarri. Spotted Harris, just needed a better ball. Cairns. Louis working back hard, and Sarri flung herself into that challenge. Grant. And straight into G. Heron. Spotted something over on that right-hand side, finds McKenna. Heron. Good spot to pick out Holloway. Grant working back defensively, wins the ball and keeps it in play. That'll be a Villa throw. Definitely came into play, but then found its way back out again. So I think that'll be a Birmingham City throw. Louis. Brought down. Birmingham free kick. She'd offered a different type of threat, Bachiba Louis. Able to hold the ball up and then move away from Aston Villa defenders. She's back on her feet. And this is a good situation here for Birmingham City. Roebuck lining up her wall. It does look as though it's going to be the South Korean G to take the free kick. Looks intent on striking at goal. She's going to have to negotiate the wall. G for Birmingham City. Wall does its job. And Grant trying to get away from McKenna. Can't get the pass off quick enough. Referee plays the advantage. Patton. Helped on by Mullet. Hansen looking to get in behind. Heron. That's a good spot, that is, to find Sarri, but she's offside. Tired legs out there, so maybe there'll be a gap or two in behind in the closing stages. Referee's not happy with something. Grant knew she was offside, just waiting for the whistle. Confirmation there. Daniel Sykes, the assistant on this near side. Despite it potentially ending both their hopes in the League Cup, there's encouragement here for both teams. Birmingham coming away to a Barclays Women's Super League opponent, and as it stands, getting a draw, but they'll think that red card in the first half gave them a great opportunity, and the opposite of that, Aston Villa expected to win this fixture, but when you've seen a player sent off and you're 2-0 down, getting back into the game says a lot about the character of Natalie Arroyo's squad that she has. And they're looking for a winner here, Aston Villa. But so too are Birmingham City. Louis. Trying to get away from Kendall. It's back with Louis, the Haiti international. Just on full stretch there, just overran things, and so too did Maltby. Birmingham throw. Hansen keeps it in play. Cook. Heron. Ticking towards the 90th minute. Sarri. Comes inside. Sarri on her right foot. It was always rising. It's the second time she's done that. Received the ball out wide, cut in on her right foot. Very confident player. Why wouldn't she not be? 6 goals across all competitions this season, 5 of which have come on the road. Mailing. Grant. Louis tries to win it back. Grant still going. Looking for her teammates. Has she found one? Oh, she has! Incredible scenes at the Pallet Track Bescot Stadium. Villa look to have won it in the 90th minute. What fantastic work this is from Chastity Grant. The strength, the balance, the awareness. She's able to pick out somebody in claret and blue. And it is the substitutes off the bench. Rachel Maltby with her first ever Aston Villa goal, which could be the winner in a second City derby. What a turnaround from the hosts. We're not over the line just yet. Aston Villa 3, Birmingham City 2. So a minimum of 2 minutes of stoppage time here. So there'll be time for Birmingham City to take this corner. Maltby could be right in the headlines here. The 18-year-old with what looks to be a match-winning strike. She's on defensive duties now. Birmingham's corner. Roebuck gets a fist to it. Heron. McKenna. Louis! She looks towards the assistant. The flag stays down, so we have an equaliser in stoppage time. One end to the other. The drama continues. Aston Villa 3, Birmingham City 3. For me, Roebuck just doesn't get enough on this. It's a tame punch. Heron's follow-up, that's blocked. McKenna, Roebuck recovers to make the save, but all she can do is put it on a plate for another substitute to get a goal, and we're not done yet. Grant, it's going to fall to Cairns, and she can't keep the strike down. Incredible scenes here. Both sides going all out. And we still could have penalty kicks to come. That's the situation here. Villa took the lead in the 90th minute. Birmingham equalised in the 91st. And we still play on with at least 55 seconds. Well, there we go. Apologies, I was getting a little confused there, thinking it was 3 minutes of additional time. It was 2 minutes of additional time. What a roller coaster that was. Louis with a equaliser denies Aston Villa a victory at the death. So it's 1 point apiece. Sadly, it does mean that Birmingham City, even if they are to go on and win the shootout, their hopes of progressing in the Subway Women's League Cup are over. But this could be huge for Aston Villa to try and apply more pressure on Tottenham Hotspur. Full time, Aston Villa 3, Birmingham City 3. We have spot kicks still to come, so don't go anywhere. So if you are just joining us live on the Barclays Women's Super League YouTube channel, full-time in the final group match of the Women's Subway League Cup Group E. It finished 3-3, so a point apiece for Aston Villa and Birmingham City, but an extra bonus point at stake for the winner of a penalty shootout. And in terms of the context of the table, currently tied at the top of the standings on 5 points apiece are Tottenham Hotspur and Aston Villa. So if Aston Villa were to win these spot kicks, they would top Group E heading into Sunday's fixture, which sees Tottenham Hotspur travel to Bristol City. And of course, if Aston Villa are successful in getting an extra bonus point here, they'll want Bristol City to do them a favour in order to keep their hopes of progressing further through to the knockout stages in the Subway Women's League Cup. From a Birmingham City perspective, a lot of pride can be taken from their performance here. They were 2-0 up, trail 3-2, but Louis stepped up in stoppage time to provide an equaliser, and that means we have, for your entertainment, spot kicks to decide an extra point. It's going to be Christy Harrison-Murray, Birmingham City's captain, to take the opening kick. Harrison-Murray finds the back of the net. 1-0 to the Blues. So Sarah Mailing, who before the game was presented and honoured to mark 15 years of club association with Aston Villa. She came up through their youth system, played for the first team, then left to join Birmingham City and is back and has been since 2021 an Aston Villa player. To level things up, and she's denied by Franch. The American, who's such an imposing figure in that goal. She made big saves against Bristol City to win a point earlier in this competition, and she denies Aston Villa their opening spot kick. Second penalty, Villa 0, Birmingham 1. Martha Harris it is. Harris. Very assured spot kick there from an experienced player. Doubles Birmingham City's advantage and adds further pressure onto the shoulders of the Aston Villa players. Next up is Anna Patton. She got Aston Villa's first goal back direct from a corner. That was with her head. What can she do with her feet from 12 yards? Patton. Franch went the right way. But that is a really cleanly struck penalty. Aston Villa are on the board in this shootout. Aston Villa 1, Birmingham 2. We move on to the third set of penalty takers. Well, it won't be a hat-trick for Sarri this evening. 2 goals in the game. But she has a chance to further help the Birmingham City cause. This to make it Birmingham 3-1 up. And she does so. Nonchalant spot kick from the Greece international. Lets her guard down with a big smile. 3 from 3 for Birmingham City. What can Missy Beaucairns do in reply here? She finds the back of the net. Franch went the same way for the third successive penalty. And up steps Lucy Quinn. Tonight's her 150th appearance in Birmingham City blue. Can she convert a 4th spot kick for Birmingham City? Quinn, never in doubt. So Aston Villa have to score to keep this shootout going. 4-2 is Birmingham City's advantage. And it's another goal scorer on the night, Lucia Kendall. This has to go in if the shootout is to continue. If not, Birmingham City will get the extra bonus points. Kendall denied! And it is Birmingham City who win another spot kick duel in this competition, and once again, it's congratulations to Adriana Franch. USA, USA, that's some of the Birmingham City chants towards their American goalkeeper. It finished 3-3 after 90+ minutes of stoppage time, and it's 4-2 to the WSL 2 side on spot kicks. Kendall denied by Franch. So smiles go to those in blue. They can take home the bragging rights. 3-3 at full time, and Birmingham City get the extra bonus points after winning 4-2 on penalties.